Hey guys, I've just taken delivery of my new Shuker Überhorn 5-string bass guitar. It literally just got dropped off by UPS about 3-4 minutes ago. I just took off all the cardboard, but I haven't actually had a look inside yet, so let's do it. Okay, deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Wow. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit with the camera because a little bit of adrenaline going through my body at the moment. That is absolutely beautiful. Such a pretty looking instrument. Wow. Let's have a look at that top, because that looks absolutely amazing. Oh wow. I don't know how well the crappy camera on my iPhone is picking this up, but take my word for it, in the flash that looks absolutely stunning. And bird eye maple fingerboard. I'm so glad I chose that because I don't know, it just complements each other, you know, the top and the fingerboard. Oh my gosh. Whew. Wow. Okay, I guess what I'll do is explain the bass guitar and the reason why I ordered it, and just explain everything in fine detail. So yeah, I contacted John Shuker, who owns and also builds the bass guitars and guitars for Shuker Guitars in the UK, and the primary objective was to build a bass guitar which I could use, fundamentally for performances. So something had to be something that had to be lightweight and comfortable to play, and just ticks all the other boxes as far as playability and tone is concerned. So after many years of playing and owning different types of basses, all the way from sort of traditional to like Fender P basses, all the way up to MTD and Ken Smith. Basically, I just want to embody everything which I liked about all the instruments which I've had into one bass, and this is the result. So after a very lengthy conversation with John Shuker, this was the idea that we both came up with. So the bass itself, the body, is made from swamp ash. But tell you what, let me flip it over because they haven't actually seen the back of it yet. Yep, that's swamp ash. Wow. That's incredible. Anyway, yeah, we went. The lid was almost slamming down on the bass then. The reason why we went for swamp ash is because I had an MTD 535 a few years ago, which also had swamp ash, and it's a tone wood which I really like. It's just it's just good balanced wood. It's not, it hasn't got too much low end, mid range, or top end. It's just a really nice flat sounding wood. And also as well, one thing that I did like about the MTD 535 was that it was very light. Most of my basses at the moment are incredibly heavy, and I do tend to play for about an hour and a half to 2 hours for most performances and standing up. And the day after, my back is absolutely killing me, so I'm not getting any younger. I need to look after my back, so I wanted something lightweight. So that's the reason why we went for the swamp ash. But with swamp ash, I don't particularly like the look of it. I think it looks a little bit too much like IKEA furniture. So I thought, well, what the heck, custom built instrument, I'm paying for it. Let's just give it a really nice face. So what we did is we went for this absolutely gorgeous looking canoe tree burl. If you haven't heard of that wood before, if you Google it, you will find that it comes from the yellow poplar species of wood in America. And essentially what I said to John was, I want something really unusual looking, so have a good dig around in your woodshed and see what weird pieces of wood that you've got, and stay away from buckeye burl. I liked buckeye burl 10 years ago, but since then pretty much every single custom builder around the world uses buckeye burl, and I'm sick and tired of looking at it, to be honest. It's a beautiful looking piece of wood, but it's just so commonplace now. I just wanted something a little bit more unique and a little bit more special. So John sent me 12 pictures of different types of wood. I saw this one, I thought, yep, that's the one, and that's what we went for. It's only 2mm thick, so it shouldn't really contribute very much, if at all, to the overall tone of the base itself. So, I didn't want to put a really thick laminate on the top to cancel out the tone of the swamp ash, and it's absolutely beautiful. I felt a little bit guilty about selecting that wood, because as you can see, if I can zoom in again, there's lots of little holes in the wood, which is quite common with burl, but as you can see, there's hundreds of them, which John has to fill in before you could actually apply the lacquer. Otherwise, just would have had little pits of lacquer where it's just like sunk into the hole. So there was a lot of work for John to do. I did feel a little bit guilty, but he was really pleased with the overall result, and as you can see why. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if the camera's doing this justice, but oh gosh, it's just amazing. Anyway, so yeah, that's the body, and if we can move on to the neck. As you can see, that is a bird eye maple fingerboard, an absolutely stunning piece of wood. As I said previously, I think that really does complement the canoe tree burl on the actual base body itself. So it's a 24 fret neck with medium stainless steel frets and a hand-shaped brass nut as well, with a reverse headstock, with matching headstock facing on it as well. So that looks absolutely beautiful. Fair play, absolutely beautiful. And it's a 3-piece maple neck. If I just swing it over. So I didn't want to go for bird eye maple on the back, because I didn't really see much of a point doing that, because I was going, at the end of the day, I'm the only person that's going to see it when I'm playing live anyway, so it didn't make any sense. So it's just normal, just hard maple. And yeah, the reverse headstock. I have a lot of bass playing friends, and when I mentioned that I ordered a bass guitar with a reverse headstock, they thought I was nuts, because you don't really see it very often on bass guitars. I explained the reason why I went for it. Okay, yeah, it does look cool, but I'm a massive Jimi Hendrix fan, and if it wasn't for me listening to Jimi Hendrix when I was a kid, I don't think I would actually be a musician at all. I started off playing electric guitar and moved my way onto bass a few years later. But I bought a Jimi Hendrix tribute Strat about 2-3 years ago, which has a reverse headstock, and I just love the look of it. But fundamentally, I ordered this with a reverse headstock to pay homage to Jimi Hendrix more than anything else. So it's a little bit of a sentimental thing, really. So okay, that's the neck. And let's move on to the other bits and bobs. Let's move on to the hardware. The hardware, the bridge, is a Shuker 2000 bass bridge. I went for this bridge because it's very clean looking, and it's very adjustable as well.
as well as the intonation and the string height, like the usual stuff, you can alter the string spacing very easily. And as you can see, the ball ends of the strings slot in there, so it's very easy to change the strings. That's one thing I absolutely love about my Warwick basses, is that you can change the strings so quickly. So that's the bridge. And the machine heads. See if I can focus that. I don't know if you can see them very well, but those are also Schala B Light Ultra Light tuners. So, because it's a big old headstock, I didn't want any sort of like neck dive happening, so we went for the lightest tuners that we could actually find. So hopefully that will do the trick. Okay, and let's move on to the electronics. Okay, that is a Delano Music Man style pickup, the FE model. And I took a little bit of a gamble here because I'm very used to listening to and having basses with Bartolini pickups. And this was from John's recommendation. He started using Delano pickups a while back, and he's had very good feedback from his customers about those that particular brand. And because I wanted to go for a Music Man tone, and not, as you can see, there's no neck pickup there at all. He recommended this pickup to me because he said it was basically a Music Man pickup, but a little bit more articulate and got a little bit more sizzle in the sound and the overall tone. So he recommended that pickup, so I thought, okay, I'd go for I'd take a gamble on that. If I don't like it, obviously I can just swap it out. But he ensured me that I absolutely love this pickup. So we'll find out when I play it. Well, I haven't got a screwdriver, so I can't show you the preamp. But underneath there is also a bit of a gamble for me as well, because I never actually heard a bass with this preamp. It's a Seymour Duncan preamp, 3-band. Obviously no pan control because there's only one pickup. And also, I think he said in the volume pot, yeah, there you go, you pull it up for a slap switch, which basically just scoops the tone of the bass and just gives you that really modern sort of scooped slap tone, I guess. So I can't wait to see what that sounds like. And yeah, that's basically it. That is my Shuker Überhorn. Sorry that the camera's going down in out of focus all the bloody time, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, wow. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play it because I've got to go out in 10 minutes, and I won't be back until a couple of days' time. And so I have to pack it away for the meantime and wait until a couple of days' time to play it properly and get familiar with it. But anyway, yeah, let's just leave it at that, I guess. Thanks very much to John Shuker for building me the bass in the first place. The craftsmanship, I mean, you probably can't see it on the camera, but take my word for it. I'm lost for words. I mean, the craftsmanship is absolutely amazing. Very, very elegant, beautiful looking bass. And I'm really going to look forward to playing this in the future. If you want to find out a little bit more about the bass as well, because I have actually a diary of the build since the day I ordered it from John. If you go to basschat.co.uk and search for my tag, which is SHIZZNIT Shiznit, you should be able to see a build diary, a thread whereby you can see the progress of the bass. And also, as soon as I get back on Thursday, I'm going to upload some detailed pictures of the bass for you to look at, with a better camera and better lighting conditions. And also, when I've got the time, which should be fairly soon, I should be playing the bass on the weekend a couple of times. I'll give a full review of how well I cope with it. So
yeah, if you go to basechat.co.uk, search for my tag name, Shiznit, Shiznit, you should be able to find that thread. And thank you very much for watching, guys. So let's take a quick look before I pack it away. It's going to kill me not being able to play the space for the next couple of days, but there you go. Can't be avoided. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. That's absolutely, that's awesome. I'm going at the moment because I just can't get the words out. I'm just so pumped about this. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. And hopefully I should be able to post something up on the internet, giving it a full review and hopefully a sound clip. So so watch this space, subscribe to me, and keep your ears to the ground. Awesome!